Something in there?
I feel it.
Whenever you get something kind of supernatural like ghosts, you can get all kinds of explanations.
Hauntings themselves, if you look at most parapsychology, they have different grades of them.
He said, I'm in this body and she does everything that I want to do. She's afraid of me and she won't fight back, and everything that I want done can be done.
People's imaginations or reflections wanting to think that they've contacted a dead loved one.
Textbook classic haunting.
There were spirits galore in my house.
A lot of them are true believers. Some are simply out to make money.
All right, we're good.
My name is Patrick Wiley. I'm a film major at Drexel University. When I was about 10-ish, I was obsessed with all this everything you can think of, the aliens, the ghosts. Around middle school, I sort of looked more into real science, and I had a science teacher. He was very good teacher, and he was also into skepticism a lot, you know, sort of questioning these, you know, paranormal claims.
FACT is a pro-science group that advocates science and reason and encourages people to question what they hear. Our group has investigated a number of paranormal claims, including ghosts. We've gone to Fort Mifflin, staying over there.
We've been at the Eastern State Penitentiary looking for ghosts and trying to find information.
We try to offer a rational explanation for some of these claims.
And then I decided I wanted to give the paranormal people a fighting chance. So, I mean, I always wanted to go on a ghost hunt, even when I was a kid, and even now, even after I don't have that much of a belief in it, I still wanted to go on one. So, we had to get in contact with some experts.
Founded in 1917 by original Harry Seligman. Started off as an apothecary. He himself, during the time of the spiritual revival that was happening during the Depression, he started to incorporate spiritual practices into his apothecary.
People come here for help with their problems, and we show them how to use our occult supplies to strengthen their faith in the higher power and ask for anything that they need to change their life.
There were interesting people, all very nice, and they gave some interesting perspectives about ghosts, paranormal activity, spirituality, stuff like that.
Normally, in my past experience, spirits are there for a reason. Either they don't believe they're dead, or they do not know how to pass over.
They seem to be centered mostly around adolescent youths. Manifestations range from anything like sounds, but more so physical movement of objects that would, you know, move from one place to another unexplained.
Well, I did a house cleansing around the corner about 2 years ago. I could feel the spirit of a woman, and I could feel her fear. She was like very much afraid, and she was crying. The man that had killed her pushed her out the window.
That was our first encounter, and then we met the individuals from FACT, the Philadelphia Association for Critical Thinking. They were our skeptic perspective.
There's a lot of money on books, on some of these TV shows that essentially unsolve mysteries that have already been solved, on services contacting the dead. There's a whole money angle that way. There are people that look into this kind of as a hobby that are serious about it. I think those people are sincere, but there's kind of a tendency in life, if you really spend a lot of effort searching for something, you're going to want to see something. And our debate with them would probably come down to how high you set the bar for what you really consider really good evidence. They can't just produce a ghost right in front of us to study.
Right now in this room, I'm feeling some air currents that feel cool, and to them, to people who want to believe, that coolness is a spirit. To me, it's just a breeze. You know, there's variations in all kinds of buildings for one reason or another. There's no way to test this phenomena, since there's no way to prove there's a ghost in the first place, to see if any of these ideas have anything to do with what it is they're testing in the first place.
In both cases, members of the interview were invited to come with us when we do our own investigation. What we needed was a haunted location to bring these people together and investigate it.